So, suppressor or silencer? They've been around since 1909. 1909. And a guy by the name of Hiram Percy Maxim, or Maxium, invented them. And he patented it as the Maxim silencer. But is it a silencer? Well, if you look at the movies, you would think so. Yeah, they're silenced, right? The guns go shush shush, but they're a little bit more than that. That not only do they silence per se, and they don't really silence, they lower the decibels, right? So instead of being a deafening sound, it makes it a lot more tolerable. Why were they invented? Well, originally they were invented, believe it or not, for backyard shooters, those plinkers, the plinkers that were out in the yard, and they were designed so you wouldn't disturb your neighbor and protect your hearing. And then in the 1930s, they got a little out of control, and the mobs and criminals started using them along with machine guns and Tommy guns, and along came the NFA Act. Now, 1934. Now, back to suppressor or silencer. What's the difference? There is none. They're used interchangeably. Suppressor seems to fit more because when you use a suppressor on a firearm, it suppresses the noise, doesn't silence it, but it suppresses it. It also suppresses the muzzle flash, reduces recoil, so it suppresses the recoil. So I would say suppressor is probably what it should be called. Of course, back in 1909, they were called mufflers. They called them mufflers. The bad guys used to call them mufflers, and today us cool kids on the block, what do we call them? Cans. So, suppressor, silencer, really doesn't matter what you call them, but I lean towards suppressor. Stay safe out there.